What is up? It is Liam Chase, and today I am going to be doing a review on Snow White, the live action 2025, so you don't have to watch it. This movie has been known as a flop. Some people like it, some people hate it, but let's dive in and talk about it. Before I dive deep into my review on Snow White, the live action, I know it's getting a lot of slap and a lot of hate, but this is by far my favorite scene. It's dry humor, but I like it, so here it is.
My name's Jonathan, Princess. Not Jonathan, Princess. Just Jonathan, Princess.
Directed by Mark Webb, the film introduces new characters and plot twists, aiming to modernize the beloved 1937 narrative. Now let's talk about the performances. Rachel Zegler brings a fresh perspective to Snow White. Gal Gadot's portrayal of the Evil Queen adds depth. At least for me, I found the Evil Queen more entertaining than Snow White. I mean, again, it's Disney, it's live action. I was going in thinking, meh, it's gonna be meh. But honestly, the Evil Queen was so much more entertaining in this film. Again, this is my personal review and my take. So this is Disney that we're talking about. Visually, the movie was stunning. It was beautiful. The cinematography, the coloring, the grips did a great job, and the gaffers did a great job on the set for this movie. The CGI was amazing. Dopey is like a total heartthrob, and everyone feels for Dopey. And sometimes when at the end when he finds his voice, and that you can take that however you want it, it was a tearjerker for sure. But visually, the movie is stunning. There were times that I felt like it was dragging, and like I said, to me, the Evil Queen was more entertaining, and also just the outfits of everyone else was really great, especially the Evil Queen. And then when it came to the main characterization of Snow White, it looked like they bought the costume from Party City. So. Now, with this film being heavy in CGI, it has a lot of debate. As an actor myself, I can kind of grasp with the whole thing with AI and CGI developments. There is an argument with the Seven Dwarfs being heavily CGI'd, even though it was done amazingly, is if they should have casted little people to play the roles. They did cast voice actors, but there's a little bit of controversy with all the CGI in this film, and there's a huge issue with Snow White in the actress. And honestly, for me personally, I have no issue with the casting for Snow White herself. Rachel did an amazing job, and people are referencing back to the original Snow White where it says her skin is white as snow. And I need to remind people that this is 2025. Snow White was written like in the 20s or 30s, long ago, well before me and you even existed. Now, if there is an actress or an actor who can do the job and can kind of embody the character, why are we so heavily focused on ethnicities and color? This is 2025, guys. It's time to wake up. What are your thoughts on this part of the film? Do let me know in the comments. The one thing that I appreciated in their take on this version of Snow White is that the fact that they gave character to who the prince was, and that it wasn't just some random prince from a far-off city traveling through the woods and seeing this beautiful girl laying and kissing. I'm glad that there was, kind of a backstory, some character development in that, and it's not just some random dude that sees a girl laying in the woods and decides to kiss her. So I'm glad that there is, a story there. We know who he was, we know their story, and that their love interest, we do get that. I also like the modernization and their take on Snow White, and giving it, I don't want to say modern, but giving it a different perspective than the original. This movie is getting a lot of hate. Like, check out this thing right here. A lot of people are hating on this movie. I think it was good. There's a lot of music in this as well. Since Wicked, I feel that there's going to be, musicals are coming back. I love theater myself, So it's nice to see this. But let me know what your thoughts on Snow White, the live action 2025 in the comments. You can follow me for my movie reviews on Letterboxd. That is going to be in the description below. So hopefully you guys have a great day. Let me know if you're planning to see it and what would you rate this out of 5. I'm giving this a solid 2.5 out of 5 because, you know, it wasn't great. It wasn't horrible like people are saying. Would I watch it in theater again? No. But enjoy.